And welcome back to another session of Green&Blue Walkthrough's playthrough of XCOM Declassified. I'm Pt39. And yeah, so it's the same day as the last session, and I wanted to hopefully finish this game today, because I'm feeling good about it. But I don't quite know how.
There's not a lot of time.
Understood. Go check on Weir for the target's coordinates. I'll be ready when you are.
Weir. Well, hi.
This always was a nice office.
Tell me again how it happened. We're taking cover behind the crates when suddenly my mind was just full of this one idea, over and over again. And what was that idea? Same leader as an enemy. Kill him. Over and over. He's an enemy. Kill him. But I wasn't the one thinking it. And what did you do then? I didn't do it. That's not the story I hear from forensics or from your remaining squad mate. It was my arm and my gun, but I wasn't the one who did it. I know what those bastards can do to a man. But from now on, any other teammate is only going to see you as a liability in the field. I know, sir. I'm reassigning you to base duty, something quiet, away from the action. You'll also see the counselor 3 times a week for therapy and monitoring, in case there are long-term effects. Understood, sir. Thank you, sir. It's just... that wasn't me. I couldn't have done a thing like that. You're in a war. That's what we all tell ourselves.
Alright, so that guy got mind controlled by an Israel. I finally looked up their name like 5 sessions ago, but it's Israel. She wants me to talk with Weir. And... okay, that's Falk. Okay, I know where Weir is now. Okay. I was being dumb. Yeah, Weir is the scientist. Alright. Heinrich.
That's everything we need. Run those to the director and tell him I'll meet him at the hangar. Ah, Carter, just in time.
For what? For the coordinates.
Got our travel plans ready, Doc?
Yes. I've just finished calculating the coordinates for our strike, and I've tested the Vengate as well as I can, given the conditions.
We won't get a second shot at this.
Well then, I suppose it's now or never.
That's a strange thing to hear coming from you.
Sometimes the best test is a live one, Carter.
I trust you.
We're risking it all on this, but I know you haven't let us down yet.
I'll be risking my life on it too. After all, you'll need me there to operate the gates.
Alright, and as you can see, my medic backpack's still there. So you have the coordinates.
So, the data from Access gave you the coordinates you needed. Where do they point?
Most definitely. They point to a particularly isolated point in orbit around the alien homeworld.
Where exactly is the alien homeworld?
It's hard to describe precisely without a star map, but it's approximately 600 light-years away from Earth, in the Cygnus constellation.
They're a long way from home.
Planets that can sustain our kind of life are few and far between, even in an infinite universe.
Sorry to burst your bubble there, but the universe ain't infinite.
You've opened other Vengates before, right? This isn't all just theoretical.
Of course. You were there when Lawrence and I opened the first one.
That didn't exactly turn out well.
No, but it worked. And we've had success in smaller tests since then, using recovered outsider technology.
Well, that's good to hear, I think.
Of course, the real test will be transferring something as large as the Avenger. We'll see about that soon enough, though.
Yeah, but this was, 1962, so they thought about, they thought the universe was infinite. and they didn't know about multiverse or anything like that.
Any idea what we can expect to find on their homeworld?
Thankfully, the outsiders seem to have a similar environment and gravity to our own. No doubt that's why they chose Earth for their conquest. But the rest may be, as they say, quite alien.
What sort of defenses would they have?
The Avengers' stealth ability should get us past the toughest defenses, but it looks like you'll have to do the last leg of the trip on foot.
Just me and my squad in an alien base? Sounds like fun.
Their security will no doubt be fierce, but I'm happy to say it'll be limited. They apparently try to keep Origin's location secret, so they can't garrison an entire army around it.
Alright. Of all of this works.
We're gonna be relying on your work. I sure hope it makes the grade, Doctor.
As do I. You're not the only one whose life is on the line. Can't say I relish the risk of dying so far away from home, but how many scientists have a chance to see an alien world?
Don't think of it as dying far away from home. Think of it as dying to save your home.
Yes. That's much more comforting, isn't it?
Exactly.
Please report to Director Falk in office. Agent Carter to Director Falk.
Suppose it's time. See you in the Avenger, Carter.
Will do. Alright, so this is it, people. We're going in. Well, not yet. We gotta walk there, and then we go in. Step on the things. There we go. Wait for it to end. There we go. Hey, sorry if you hear my
Get those
grandpa.
evacuation orders out, and keep the agents defending the high-profile targets.
Yes, sir. Understood. We'll keep everything running until you return.
Your inexplicable confidence is noted and appreciated, Chelsky. Now, here's Carter now.
Yep. Alright, so yeah, my grandpa was mowing along, so if you hear, sorry about that.
Carter, good. I'm told that everything is ready.
Yes, sir.
Glad to hear it. We'll depart within the hour.
That's it?
Carter,
No speeches? Nothing to say?
this isn't the time for speeches, Carter. You know what's at stake, and you know the odds.
Yes, sir, I do.
I'd expect no less.
I'll be coming back.
Don't sound so grim, old man. I'm not that easy to kill.
Every man has his limits, but if anyone can pull this off, it's you, Carter.
That's because I don't do things halfway.
And that's exactly why I picked you.
I do things a the way. Wait.
I just don't understand. Our missions have been a success.
No, your missions have been a success. If you'd call losing 2 towns and barely escaping with your objective successful. And even so, no one else has your success rate in the field.
We can get more agents, better training.
The outsiders are the ones with an endless stream of troops, not us. There's only one option. We've got to take the fight to them.
Alright.
Hasn't this Origin been around for, well, forever for all we know? What if stopping him and shutting down Mosaic isn't as simple as shooting him in the head?
We've made every preparation we can with the information we have. And if that's not enough, well, you've shown a talent for thinking on your feet.
You're telling me to improvise? That's a change. What if we get there and I don't have the tools I need?
Don't worry, I've got a backup plan. But frankly, you're the best chance we've got.
Alright.
Supposing we do manage to close the gates, what happens to the outsider forces on Earth?
I'm leaving a detailed battle plan. It's currently being distributed to the acting Joint Chiefs. The hope is that once we've separated our world from theirs, enemy supply lines will be cut off and the individual enemy platoons will be severed from the central command. This ought to give our military the edge they need to finish things.
Doesn't sound like you plan on being around for the cleanup.
The odds of us returning from this mission are slim. No use pretending otherwise.
Alright.
I'm ready to go. I'll meet you in the Avenger.
You know what's at stake here, Carter, and you know the odds. You've survived this long. I know you're the right man for the job.
Yep. But I kind of been checked for one, so. But I do have the extra point ability. Alright, so let's go to the adventure and actually get in that guy. Unfortunately, I have to end this with the mag pick, but, you know, I mean, it still looks cool enough. Alright, Sky Ranger Bay, we need to go to the... we need to go to the engineering room. Engineering?
Warning. Enemy meteorites are considered to be highly radioactive. Field agents encountering alien seeds are to exercise extreme caution. Decontamination upon return is critical and mandatory.
I'm gonna be telling this to my grandkids.
Better load up.
Just buckle up in there and I'll take care of the rest.
You be telling it to your grandkids, as if it ever gets declassified. It's a little landing gantry, yeah, I mean, a little gantry or something. Basically, it's just holding it there, and you know, so it doesn't touch the ground. But you know, I don't think it has landing gear. Is what I'm trying to say. That's not landing gear. Okay. It's open now.
Watch it! Unless you want to blow us all to hell, I suggest you be a bit more careful.
So this is the inside of a bona fide UFO.
A U.S. UFO, to be exact. Look at these flight suits. Now these definitely remind me of those EVA suits in the original Star Trek.
There's not a lot of time.
Understood. Go check on Weir for the target's coordinates. I'll be ready when you are.
We're inside the thing, so I don't think I need that.
We're gonna be relying on your work. I sure hope it makes the grade, Doctor.
As do I. You're not the only one whose life is on the line. Can't say I relish the risk of dying so far away from home, but how many scientists have a chance to see an alien world?
Don't think of it as dying for...
Yes.
Alright. I forgot I could press B. Let's go. Alrighty. Here we go. Let's be sure I got my stuff ready. Yep. My final squad. And that backpack looks a whole lot, Kutsa's backpack looks a whole lot different in the item pictures than it does in the game. So does my backpack, actually. So that's weird. Alright, cracked alien, crack in the world.
We're taking the fight to them this time, crossing into their world here, penetrating the core of their network and separating our worlds permanently. Any questions?
Nope. He's in Arizona. Up there, destroy Mosaic. God, let's go.
Have you been able to pinpoint the location of the Mosaic Nexus?
Yes, we've tracked down the... Jesus Christ, Folk. What the hell is that?
We're not attending a peace talk, Angela. I intend to put a stop to Origin once and for all.
You've been busy.
Indeed. Refining Xilirium to its most volatile state was only part of the process. Combining that...
You did
with
what? Good God, that thing will take out Origin and all of us with it.
It may come to that, Doctor. And if that's what it takes to end this war, so be it. Prepare the ship for immediate departure. We leave as soon as the device is installed.
Or maybe that is landing gear. I mean, it just looks so separate from the Avenger. Well, that was actually a pretty cool cutscene.